And Dave,
Hello.
to pass you over, buddy.
All right. Can everybody hear me okay? Seems good? All right. Well, we're going to get started, I guess. So my name's Dave Stewart, and I'm part of, I am Japanologue on Instagram and on the World Wide Web. And we're here with Samurai Jeans at their Osaka store. So we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff today, and we're going to try to do a little Q&A at the end. But first, I'd like to say a huge shout out to the Global Denim Hang team. Follow on Instagram, follow on YouTube, and let's get some of those raffle tickets sold because the prizes are insane. And I think they're being added as we speak. The prize pot keeps getting bigger. So first of all, we have Mr. Nogami-san, who's the founder, president, boss, Lord Samurai of Samurai Jeans. And we have Tao-san, who is kind of the manager of advertising and production. So we don't have a lot of time here today. And plus, we're going to have to be going back and forth between English and Japanese, obviously. So, we'll do what we can. But what we want to do is, I know a lot of people know Samurai Jeans. They know the products, but maybe they're not so familiar with the history or, what sort of sets Samurai apart. So we're going to kind of focus on that kind of stuff. And if you guys have questions, maybe just type them in the chat, and we'll try to get to them again. Oh, we're going to do a hemming demo at the end too. I know most of you have probably seen that, but we thought it might be cool. So yeah, kanpai shimashou. So I'll be speaking Japanese and English, so you'll have to excuse the Japanese part, obviously. Cheers. Cheers. Okay. All right, so we're going to start with a bit of Samurai brand history. So Nogami-san, ちょっと歴史話してくれませんか？
我々は、1989年、ごめんなさい、98年に、ブランドを、設立しました。
All right, so they were formed in 1998. We started things up.
そして、とりあえず当時、15オンスですよね。デニムと言ったら14オンスって言われてましたけど、我々はその15オンス、15オンスからスタートした、割とヘビーデニムをこの我々の、売りというか、あれにして始めました。
Yeah, so he started right off with the heavy denim. People were saying don't go over 14 ounces back in the day. And he said, I'm starting at 15. So he started at 15 and kind of went from...
それからあと17オンス、19オンス、21、24オンスというそのヘビーデニム。皆さんが全然やってなかった。そのジーンズというのはヘビーで、タフでっていう、作業着ですからね。そういうところをちょっと我々は他社とは違う切り口で。
わかりました。So he's saying that from 15 he went 17, 19, 21, 24. I guess for him, jeans have always been first and foremost workwear. So he wanted to make them as tough as he could back then.
はい。でこれがだからその当時の一番最初のデニムです。
This is his very first pair of jeans he ever made. This is lot 0.
そうですね。これがとりあえず最初はもうピスも何もこの赤ピスですよね。見ますかね。
He's saying he didn't.
ピスも普通の名前の何もついてない。
So there's no samurai branding. There's no name, anything on the tag. Just it's stuff he was making himself.
でこのステッチも全くこうない。
No arcuates, no. Pretty Spartan.
でこのパッチも今はこれはロットっていうのはこれ毎年作った時にこの何年っていうのをここにインプットしてるんですけど、これゼロです。
So these days, the lot numbers are done by the year. You can see on Samurai Jeans, it'll tell you what year they were made in, but it's just 0. There was no, before time was recorded.
で当時僕も全くお金がなかったんで、こういうピスであったりとか自分で作れなくて、ボタンもすべてもうボタンも作れなくて、ユニバーサル言ったら今の
どこから
これはもう普通手に入るやつ。お金なくて作れなかったんで。
Okay, just talking back at the beginning how broke he was. He had no money to, make his own buttons and rivets and tags and things like that. So they're all just kind of cobbled together, cheap sort of pieces back at the beginning. So he said he was super broke in a little apartment sewing by himself. So.
まあそういう感じで、とりあえず1998年ですね。
それ自分のアパートでです。
そうです。もうマンションで一人でやります。
One room.
パソコン一つ。
So he started all by himself in a little town called Hyogo, which is near Kobe, and in a one-room apartment, sewing all by himself.
狭いとこで。
He said it was super
もう
small.
ネズミがピュッと出てくる。
And there's mice and shit running all around the carpet. There's no carpet, but running around the mats and everything. So
まあそういうとこ。
humble beginnings.
はい。
すごい。じゃあ次510。それは
そうです、今のは。
あ、今の。
はい。
そうですよね。
一番最初のモデルです。
まあ今では、もう本当、まあこれも一部ですけど、たくさん生地。
So we just got some different fabric samples here.
最初はだからその15オンスっていう、まあうちのオリジナルの生地ですよね。を作る、まあそれをまあ、我々で作って、あとその次がもう17オンスでやったりとか。
So the first 15 they ever made, the 17.
19とかもね、いっぱいあるんですよ。
He's got boxes of the old samples of stuff that he used to make.
ここにあるのもあれですけどね、これフラッシャーです。こっち。で、大丈夫。こっち。
大丈夫。
これフラッシャー見て。全部ジーンズに一つずつついてるやつ。
So what Samurai does is for every single model, every flasher and every patch is different. So there's over 400 flashers and over 400 patches that they have made.
これもだからジーンズによってはもう全部一本ずつ、一つずつフラッシャーっていうのも。
So every model is like a new, sort of from the ground up, everything new.
同じのは全然ないです。
So he doesn't have any the same.
あとまあ言ってるようにパッチもそうですね。パッチも同じように。こっち映ってるよ。パッチも同じように、これはもう一つのアイテムに一つずつのパッチなんで。今じゃもう400とか500ぐらいあります。
Yeah, so I think there's about 500 different patches they've made. And for those of you who are wearing Samurai, a lot of the patches do look exactly the same. But if you look closely, you'll see like the Samurai's got a thin arm. The next one, he's got a bigger arm. Then he's got like the big arm, or there's two seagulls, or the moon is a different shape. So they're all different if you have a look. It's
モデルによってパッチが違うのも、フラッシャーが違うのも、これもだからうちの一つのこだわりの部分。
So he says that's one of the sort of not stubborn, I guess stubborn parts of Samurai is that they want to, every model of jeans is a new sort of thing with a new patch, new flasher, and often new fabric.
で、先ほど言ったようにデニムも一応すべてのモデルっていうんじゃないですけど、いろんな生地もう全部自分のオリジナルで作る。
So they're always
they're
always trying to make different kinds of fabric and improve what they're doing. So obviously every model of jeans doesn't use a brand new fabric, but they are constantly creating new fabrics. So
こんなことしてるメーカーうちぐらいです。
そうですよね。
ないです。
So he figures there's not too many other makers that are going to that level of nuttiness. He calls himself crazy, so I'm allowed to do that.
楽しいですよこれいっぱい。
But for him, it's super fun. It's super fun.
どうですか？フラッシャーもいっぱいいっぱい。
すごい。
たくさんあります。
So we're filming on kind of two cameras here. You can see on the Samurai 2 camera some of the flashers and the other stuff. 質問していいですか？
はい、どうぞ。
I'm just going to ask him a question. 最初の頃はなんか挫折かなんか難しいことがありました。What was difficult at the beginning making a company?
難しかったことは、
糸がなかったとか。
何ですか？
糸とか。
やっぱりそのヘビーヨンスとかを作るのはやっぱり前例のないことだったんで、難しい。
だからゼロからね。
だから
作れるところが。
どうしてもやっぱりそのヘビーね、レプリカっていうのは、やっぱりそういうヘビーデニムのメーカーって当時ね、その当時はなかった、ほとんどなかったんでね。今はもうこうやって、
そうですよね、
結構音数の違うデニムのメーカーさん、たくさんありますけど。
So he's just saying how the things we take for granted these days. I mean, if you want to make heavy denim, the materials exist, the raw materials. So he's saying back at that time, the threads, nothing existed. So there was nothing. You start basically from zero from the cotton.
だからそういうところでそのものづくりっていうのをこう伝えるのに大変な時がね、ありましたよね。
周りの皆さんどう思ってました？
周りの皆さん、メーカーさんとか客さんとか。15オンスと言ったら珍しかったんですよね。まあそうですね。だからまあいろいろとだからそれはまあできません。いやその当時はねいろいろと 皆さん考え方があるんで、はい、まあ意見は多分あったと思います。でも僕らはでもやっぱり、みんなと同じことをやってても仕方がないの。やっぱりちょっと違う部分。やっぱこういう。
He's just saying how back at the beginning, not everyone was that supportive either back then. You know, they're saying 15 ounce, that'll never sell. You're nuts. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your money. So there's a lot of different opinions that he sort of had to overcome, but he wanted to do something different from what everybody else was doing at that time. So that's how he got into that.
まあ、ものづくりは楽しくね、ものづくりをしていかない。楽しくものづくりをしないと。
そうですよね。He says if you're not having fun making stuff, then there's not really any point. So for him, it's always been fun.
はい。
じゃあ、ちょっとサムライの大きさとかも話。
どうですか、どの？
形とかサムライの。
はい。うちにはとりあえず15オンスとか17オンスとか19オンス、オンスのヘビーなデニムがいっぱいあるんですけど。
So they have a lot of different heavy denims, but
パッチによって、まあ、こちらからいきましょうか。これ15オンスなんですけど、15オンスのパッチのこのね、侍さん、こういう細いんですよね。それがヘビーオンスになっていくに従って、だんだんこう、太くなってくる。体ですよ。体がこうやってデブになってくる。太くなってくる。
So I don't know if you can see, saying so in the
19 ounce.
21, okay. So I was saying before, a lot of people have samurai jeans, the labels kind of look the same, but you can see in the 15 ounce, the samurai's kind of thin, kind of skinny, and up to the 19, the 19, getting thicker, the actual body of the samurai on the label. And then for the 21, he's pretty yoked, he's pretty ripped in the big one. So all little details like this that even samurai fans might not know about. So.
だから生地の分厚さによってその人間も太くなる。
そうですね。So he's saying showing the thickness of the denim with the thickness of the body on the patch. それ色落ちのサンプル。Just gonna grab some samples.
シルエット。
So about cuts, different silhouettes that they make.
シルエットが例えばこう細いシルエット。
So for the real thin jeans.
細いシルエットはこれですね。細いシルエットはもう三日月。
So the crescent, you can see the little crescent moon for the thinner silhouettes.
やや細い。
I didn't know this till today.
やや細いのこれ
半分。All right. So the kind of straights, the middle straights are the half moon. You can see. Oh, okay. He thought of it himself.
真似しちゃダメよ。
So he's saying, no, please don't copy that. That's his idea.
こういうふうにモデルによって、太いモデルが、まあ、一応丸であったら、細いモデルはこういうふうに半分細くなってやったり、もっと細くなるとこういう細い。
All right. So yeah, and obviously the thicker, the widest jeans have the big full moon on them.
はい、こういうやつに。
We'll show you guys the shop later. It's crazy here. You'll love it.
こういう感じになっている。パッチもだからすべてモデルによってパッチも違いますし、モデルによってこういう当然フラッシャーも違うし。
Okay. Yeah. So as I said before, every model of jeans has a different stuff going on here. Different flasher, different patch. Okay.
はい。それどういう意味ですか？これが今度、これが511。
The Rosetta Stone, some kind of hieroglyphic.
これがファーストモデル。で、今度これが新しく、この、今期から新しく、これセカンドモデル。この場合は、これがファーストモデルなんで、こっちがね、こっちファーストモデル。ファーストモデルのカモメは見てください。ファーストモデルのカモメは。
So he marks the first model with one seagull on the patch.
カモメ1は。セカンドモデル、カモメがこの2です。
And then there's two on the second generation models.
セカンドモデルは2はと。これがまたファーストとセカンドの違い。
キャクさん、だいぶみんな知ってますか？
知らないと思います。知ってる人は知ってると思います。
He's saying most of the customers here have no idea about any of that, even in Japan. いますか？はい。お客さんに。
今知ってる人です。あと、ターン8あるでしょうか？ピスも、
So it's still boiling hot here in Osaka. We're just melting.
今年やる。今度は、
まあ、今年が23で、
Okay. So the model number for, 2019 is 23.
今年が23年目。
So 23rd year of production.
23という。で、これは16年目に作った。これ16。
7年前。
So 7 years ago, you can see the year 16. So it's kind of a...
で、さっき戻りますけど、これが一番最初のやつが、これ0。
that's why that's 0. Okay.
っていう、これはその年数の。
わかりました。入ってます。We should have studied this before we started. It's awesome.
あと、また、キスで、これが俗に言う、単 A ですね。
So some people ask on Samurai, the Samurai found to know, but on the tag, the upside down A, the normal A, the upside down A.
わかりますか皆さん、単 A。
You guys know the upside down A, right?
はい、単 A。
The 単 A.
まあ、これが普通の A ですね。
And just the regular A?
レギュラー A。普通はこれ全部レギュラー A なんです。
So normally it's all just the regular A?
スポットになると、この単 A。まあ、どっかの、メーカーは言えないですけど、どっかさんの、レバーさんの、なんとか E とか、ビッグ E、ビッグ、スモール E。
like Levi's big E. Oh, sorry, we're not allowed to say that word.
なんとか、ビッグ E。
We can't say the L word here.
そういう。
It's been said. So this is the upside down A's for the special models. これすごいですね。何なんですか？これはなんかいい手触り感が。So a lot of you guys have seen the changes at Samurai in the past year. They've changed the arcuates and they've changed the tag on the back pockets.
511
from the vertical to the horizontal tag, which I think he wants to show you guys here. A lot of people have seen this already. But
今度、セカンドモデルになりましたら、今度、ここのピスネームがなくなったんです。
So the vertical ones, they don't use it anymore.
こっちの。これも一応、最初は単 A です。
Okay. With the upside down A, yeah.
これから普通は今度こっちに戻ります。
Okay.
普通の A に戻ります。
Okay.
これ、俗に言うビッグ A みたいなこと。ビッグ A みたいな。
I'm not allowed to translate this part, so.
スモール A みたいな。ビッグのスモール。
Okay.
そういう違いです。
Okay. Again, same thing, the inverted A for the special models that they're making. Yeah, we're not allowed to say the L word. It's weird.
楽しんでいただいてますか？
You say, you guys having a good time? You guys having fun? He wants to show you the shop in a little while here, but じゃあ、コットンの話しましょう。So, just I don't know if some of you will know this, but Samurai is one of the only companies that's actually trying to grow their own cotton, which is not an easy thing. Actually, I've been out there with planting and weeding, and it's nuts how much effort and how long. I think it took, well, he'll probably say, but 5 or 6 years to get enough cotton to make one pair. So it's years of work, but we're going to talk a little bit about that now. じゃあ原因は何？じゃあコットンプロジェクトの
だからまあそのメイドイン究極のメイドインジャパンって何？メイドインジャパンって何？その例えば縫製作るのが例えば日本で作ってるイコールメイドインジャパンですけど、でもこの生地まで考えるとこれはメイドインジャパンじゃないじゃん、輸入海外から。そうですよね。So
he's just saying that the reason for the whole thing was that him and some of you may have read this in the interview. Him and his friends were having a few drinks and they were kind of pondering over what is made in Japan. You know, their jeans are made in Japan, meaning they're sewn in Japan. But the more they got to think about it, it's like, well, you know, actually the dye's not really from here and the thread's not really from here. So that's how the whole thing started. Is it possible to make a jean, including everything, from Japan, all in Japan? So.
で、やっぱりどうしても輸入ですよね。
Everything's imported, yeah.
じゃあ、どうしようってなった時に、じゃあ、簡単に言ったらもう、じゃあ、作ろうと。作っちゃう。
So as they were drinking one night, they decided, well, let's grow cotton and make thread.
我々はもう日本の笹山っていうところに畑を借りて、そこで芽を作った。
Okay. So they rented a couple fallow fields and just planted some seeds. And 麺もどこから来ました最初は？
一応日本の麺です。
So the seeds were originally from Japan too. So Japanese cotton.
で今年もこんなにたくさんできます。まだこれ一部ですから。すごい。これです。
And this is what Japanese
ですね。
Cotton looks like you can get a close up there.
そうね。
日本のコットンとなんか外国のコットンどう違うんですか？
違いはどうぞ、タオル。繊維長がちょっと短いんですよね。
So just saying, I was asking what's the difference between the Japanese cotton that they make here and the cotton that you can import from elsewhere, and they said the staple's super short.
それをだから
作りにくいです。
いや、で糸にはしましょう。こういうことですね。はい。
いや、まあ、やっぱり繊維長が短いと、糸は作りにくいですね。
They're just saying that does make making spinning thread hard, having such a short staple like that.
それをだからまあ紡績の工場で、まあ、紡績屋さんといろいろと話して、こうしようっていうので、まあ、できたのはこの糸ができたんですよ。
So you had to go to a lot of different sort of spinning mills to find a place that could and would be willing to make thread out of this stuff.
で、とりあえずそれでうちの畑で全部取れた糸で作ったこれがすべてオールメイドインジャパン。
All right. So this is the first pair of jeans they ever made, which is completely 100% Japanese cotton. And this is the million yen pair that never sold. They made one pair, and it was $1 million yen, which is about $9,000.
で、今はそれをなんとか安い値段でというか、まあその綿をね 100% 使うんじゃなくて、それを一部、ちょっとだけ、まあ一部。
どれぐらいですか？
まあパーセントはまあ
わかりますね。
それに
これは横糸は100% 侍コートです。これとこれは。
Okay. So just saying that obviously selling million yen pairs of jeans isn't really viable, obviously. So they decided that what they've done in the past couple of years is they've just used the Japanese cotton for part of the jeans. I think it's just the weft, and the warp is, or is it the other way around? Is imported cotton. So they're about $700-800 a pair, I guess.
これが毎年。だから、これは、2020年。
2020年。何本ぐらい作るんですか？
これが100本か。
So
これね、毎年作ってるんですよ。これは2020年に取れた綿で作ってる。この来年は2021年。
So these are the ones they now make every year with the mix, and they were able to make about 100 pair in a year, which is a lot.
2020年、今年のやつはだから去年の綿ですね。2019年に取れた綿を使ってるのがこれです。それが2020年。
So this is what they harvested last year, 2019, but the jeans were made just this year, and you just feel gorgeous. Oh my gosh.
で、今年取れた、2020年取れた綿で作るデニムは今度ここが2021です。
そうですね。
来年4月に出ます。毎年1回。
So they're going to harvest in November, I think, and then they make one run in every April. So we'll be harvesting soon, actually, next month or next 2 months.
はい。
じゃあスタートしてからジーンズできたのはだいぶかかりましたね。
だから僕らこのプロジェクトをやり始めたのはもう2008年。
2008。
だからもう12年 ?13 年 ?13 年。はい。
5年。5年です。5年間ですよね。2008から？
そうです、そうです。
2008年。
その、初めてジーパンを作ったのが2013年。
わかりました。
5年かかって。
説明します。Just about the cotton, talking more about the cotton. So when they started planting cotton, it took them, as I said, in 2008 they started. They got enough cotton to make one pair of jeans in 2013. So people wonder why it's $1 million yen to make those jeans. It was 5 years of cotton to make that one pair. So that's why. 時間かかりましたね。
それはね、やっぱり最初はね、やっぱなかなか取れないじゃないですか。ちょっとしか取れない。
At first, they didn't know how to plant it. They didn't know how it was growing. The weeds were coming in, and they just couldn't get enough cotton out of it. But now they're doing.
で毎年その去年その失敗をこう乗り越えて、で次またやって、でねだんだんこう取れる量が増えてきて。
You're just saying how they just kept screwing up, and every year they try again, and get a little bit more. But
言ったらこんなんからですからね。これから糸にするわけですから。これを糸にしてるんですから。
We're just saying it's tough to make thread out of these little tiny many pieces. これ、お客さんの種も説明してもらえますか？
それでとりあえず、こういうこれね、こういうやつを毎年お客さんにプレゼントしてる、差し上げてるんですけど。こういうやつね。
Every customer who comes into the samurai shop gets cotton seeds,
どっちかというと
actual cotton seeds that they can grow at home.
で、これを皆さんに、家で作っていただいて、できたのを持ってきていただいたら、それもまたジーンズに。だから、みんなで家で作ったのも持ってきてもらったのも、とりあえずジーンズの一部に。
それはすごいですね。
はい。
We're just saying that what the customer fans or the customers here do is they take this home, grow a little tiny plant of cotton on their balcony, pick the little bit that they have and bring it back into the shop. And so that all goes into the jeans as well. So it's not just the stuff that it's grown in the fields, it's the actual, the customers as well, bringing in their little, I've seen actually people come in with a little baggie. It looks like, you know what, except for it's white.
これが究極のメイドインジャパンですよ。
So he's saying it, yeah, all made in Japan.
こういうことをだからやり続けてるというか、まだまだ。
じゃあ将来、未来ってどうなってほしいですか？
やっぱり言ったらうちの商品、すべてやっぱりメイドインジャパン、うちの生地、うちの畑で採れた綿で、
そうですね。
ものづくりしたいですよ。
I'm just asking what's the future of this, or what are you hoping to?
そうですね。まだ大丈夫です。
言って大丈夫です。
いや、まだまだ、なかなか利益にはならない。いいです。
He's just saying the reality is you lose a lot of money actually doing this. But what he's saying in the future, he would like to be able to use this cotton in all the products, the sweaters and the shirts and the flannels.
でもこういうことをやって、そのものづくりをするっていうのも、面白い。誰もやってないこと。
So he, the reason he keeps doing this and losing money is because he just wants to do something that other people are actually not doing. And I don't know of any other company that's growing their own cotton at this point anyway. So, すごいです。
誰もやらないことでやっぱりものづくりをするっていうね。そこはやっぱり、侍でしかできない。
Yeah, so he likes the fact that they're the only ones that are doing this at this point.
だからやっぱり、なんていうの、100点満点のね、ジーンズなんか絶対まだまだできないと思う。やっぱりそれに一点でも近づけれるように。やっぱりいいものづくり、素材もそうですけど、いい素材で、いいデニム。
Japanese spirit. He's just saying that he's never made a pair of jeans he's satisfied with yet, and he's not sure he ever will before he dies. So his goal is to just keep improving, and see what he can do for the following.
いい素材で、いいものをやっぱりね、作りたいです。
And just make the best things possible that he can. So. ありがとうございます。じゃあ、そうやってしましょうか。あと、
はい、もう全然大丈夫。まだまだ時間は早いですよ。
早いですか？
何でもいいですよ。
じゃあ、質問します。
どうぞ。
We're going to do a shop tour in about 5 minutes, but I have another couple questions.
ボタンのこと見たよ。
ほんまや。
ボタンがあるの。
So he's brought out all the buttons here, so we're going to have a look at
ボタンもいっぱいあるんですよ。
all the different buttons that these guys make. It's one of my favorite things about my samurai jeans is all the different types of buttons that they use.
だからもう多分ひっくり返してモデルによってもう本当にこれもだから。
Can you guys see that okay? Are you seeing both feeds?
モデルによって。
So again, depending on the models, they switch it out.
モデルによってボタンが全部違う。いろんなボタンがあります。
そうですよね。
はい。
They've got boxes of buttons downstairs. I checked them out earlier. It's nuts.
はい。リベットも。
リベット。
ごめんなさい。リベットも。
You see the rivets and stuff there. Basically, it's nuts about detail. If that hasn't come through yet, that should be obvious by now.
みんな楽しんでる？みんな楽しんでる？
みんな聞いてます。He's asking, you guys having fun? You guys having fun? You're all quiet.
この面白いこの話。大丈夫？
大丈夫ですよ。
大丈夫？
大丈夫？
はい、大丈夫。
日本語うまいね。日本語大丈夫？うまい。
なんか喋って。すごい。
大丈夫？楽しくない？楽しい？大丈夫？
みんな
どうぞ続けてください。
おー、すごい。あと、そのオリネームですよね。オリネームめっちゃ言ったよ。
He's just showing you all the little
オリ
goodies
ネー
here.
ムもこういう感じにいろいろとオリネームもこういったモデルによっていろいろとオリネームも全部あります。はい。
Oh, みんな書いてます。Definitely 楽しんでます。
このオリネームね。中のオリネームもこういう感じ。
All the inside names. よし、じゃあツアーしましょう。ゆっくりで。
はい。
Okay. So we're going to have a little walk around the shop. And this is the Osaka, they call it the Honten, which is the sort of main shop. If you're ever in Osaka, I mean, come check it out. The place is gorgeous. And it's different every time I come in here. Like I was here 2 weeks ago. It's totally different now. The new collection, I think, has come in. So. Okay. So we're just going to lay the phone down and we'll walk around with the computer and we'll have a look around. I mean, a lot of people ask me, the people that can't make it to Japan, like, what does a Japanese jean shop look like? Which ones are worth going to? This one's worth coming to, even though it's a little bit out of the way. But so let's have a walk around.
いや、いいよ。携帯でブーッと追っかけていったら。
こっちがメイン。OK、お願いします。どうぞ。野上さん、お願いします。はい。1年ですね。
そうですね。
So they've been in this location for 11 years now. It's gorgeous. It looks like just a normal house from the outside. You walk in, you come upstairs. It looks like an old ninja yashiki. It looks like an old ninja house. There's swords and shit hanging around and helmets.
の上とかこう針がこうあって。これははい、五輪の章ってやつ。
五輪の章、the five ring series here, the boxes. And
はい、僕、箱です。まあ、ちょっと
コメント入ります。コメント？後でやります。Sorry, I know there's comments and questions coming in, but we'll get to those. Oh, just saying, I really dig. Oh, okay. これはすごい。
ありがとうございます。
He says thank you. It's a little bit dark in here, but. 新しいですね。
そうです。今こういう。
What do you guys think? どうですか？
見えますね。
見えます。He said it looks good.
じゃあ、はい、2枚いただきます。
財布下にある。
はい。まあ、これちょっと。
Again, it's all done up. I don't know if anyone's been to Kyoto. It's kind of done up like the old Kyoto kind of houses. The jean jackets here. I've asked him before how many models of jeans they have, and he doesn't know. I'll ask him again. A lot, he said. A lot. I love this new flannel. This one's awesome. Very much.
こう屋根の上にこう、はい。
あ、ほんまや。初めて見ました。
物干し座。
Never noticed, got all the samples hanging up in the rafters there. Really, really cool place. Cool atmosphere. Samurai still in hats.
まあ、ちょっとミシンがあったり。古いもユニオン。
The old Union Special and right there. これは話してくれます。So this is sort of the treasure box of rare samurai one-offs and special editions.
ごく一部なんですけども、こういう、限定の商品ですよね。のサンプルです。これはお店の別注であったり。
So these are all special models that were made for certain stores. Like a shop will make a samurai model just sold at that shop. So these could be 5 years old, could be 15 years old.
取らないでね。
He said, don't come here and steal them.
取らないでね。
I was thinking of doing so.
こちらにもあるんだ。じゃあ一緒についでに。こっちにも同じ。
So again, another little treasure chest of rare.
はい、これも全部そうですね。
Rare beauties and
限定です。はい。 これだともうさっきの、一番最初作ったロット。やっとこれが、ピースがやっと。
So this is the second year production. He could afford to buy his own samurai tags. So they actually say samurai on them.
ただこの裏がこうないやつ。
With nothing on the back.
ここも一応すごい。これ2000年です。西暦の2000年に作った。
So go back to 1999, 2000.
2000年。3ですね。2000年です。1年目。
Samurai history.
歴史ですね。こういうのが。はい。
See what else we got? We got the big belts.
これだから綿畑で取れたデニムですね。
I don't know if you can see this. This is the sort of million yen pair of jeans with. この蓋見せていいですか？
この蓋。
これの。一緒ですか？
一緒です。奥に。
Oh my gosh! Oh my. 見せていいですか？I don't know if you can see this, but this is a hand carved. This is the lid of the box that the first cotton samurai jeans came in. That you pay $9,000 for. This is a hand carved. It weighs a ton. What? None of keys. Oh, Cypress. I don't know. Can you see like the samurai carved into? Oh, maybe you can't read that. That says samurai. Samurai. Yeah. So this was the lid of the box of the jeans that never sold. I'm just saying, if somebody actually came in with the cash to buy it, would he sell it? He's like, Susage means lifting the hand literally, but it's hemming, right? So just introducing all the old machines they have here, the old unions.
これは山さんにブラック。
432 black. Sorry.
また関スペ。
On side special.
麺は、こっちで。今ここで、今こっちでやってます。
I know a lot of you guys have of course seen hemming before. I mean, it's not. I mean, some of you this might not be that exciting, but I thought it'd be cool because some people may have not seen how that's actually performed on a pair of jeans. So, have a quick rip on the old Union Special here. See how it goes. I'm just asking if you're nervous. Now he's a pro, so it's all good. So yeah, of course, when you buy jeans, they'll do it right. So you wouldn't want to mistake. We wouldn't want to make a mistake right now. Tons of people watching. Poor guy. Let me see. None in this. So I know people are into machines. Union 432. I don't know if that probably means something to jeans makers out there. What do they? He's done. Arigatou gozaimashita. Yes, go ahead, Joe. He's good. He's good. Yeah, I know. Sorry, we're just getting settled back here. We don't really know what we're doing. We're just kind of winging it here.
分かった？今ので分かりましたか？
He's like,
大丈夫？
everybody get that? Everyone's okay?
大丈夫。
大丈夫？
Somebody said, I love his shirt. このシャツ欲しい。やっぱり。He knew somebody would say they loved his shirt. That's why he wore it. But it's coming out next year. So he can't have it yet. All right. 今の AI のジーンズ紹介しましょう。
はいはい、そうですね。はい。I plus.
I plus.
I plus.
So some people were asking about this year's stuff, the AI plus model that just came out. So.
はい。これです。これは
There's a new stuff.
今期出たやつですね。I plus って言って、一応インディゴと藍をこうプラスして、で色落ちするという色落ちが可能になった藍染め。
So these are half natural, half regular indigo.
そうですね。藍染めっていうのは藍がだから色落ちしないんですよね。一応藍とインディゴ特殊なあれで染料でこう合成作った多分初めてのデニムだと思います。で一応糸もうちの畑で取れた。
もう入ってます。
今入ってます。
Okay. Also made with the cotton that they've grown.
はい。一応インディゴと藍をプラスした藍プラスっていうんですけど、一応雰囲気はもう藍の雰囲気なんですけど、だから色落ちを楽しめる藍染めという。
So he's saying the reason they don't go, natural indigo, they're saying doesn't fade well or at all. So they've kind of mixed in the natural indigo with the synthetic, and it's supposed to fade quite nicely. So it smells good. Let me check. Oh yeah, it does smell good. Good smelling jeans. I don't think they'd be more.
一応オンスは今回初めての18オンス。
Okay, 18 ounce.
一応今回これは、500定番の太さですけど、今後これの、シルエットの細いやつであったりとか、もっと太いのであったりとか、海外向けにもとりあえずまたこれやります。海外仕様のやつまたやります。
And they're going to do sort of an overseas model coming up soon.
やっぱり藍が入ってるので、色落ちがこうやっぱりちょっとじっくり時間がかかるんですけど、ゆっくり色落ちをしていく。
So these are cool because they're starting to take a long time to fade. So you can kind of buy them and just take your time, take a couple of years to get the fades.
藍とインディゴのこのプラスミックスされてるっていうのが結構面白いと思います。
So he thinks it's cool to mix, they call it eye, which is natural indigo, and indigo, the synthetic indigo.
よろしくおます。
Anybody want these? Anybody want them?
よろしく。
Somebody has actually asked Dave if there is a faded sample yet.
これ色落ちサンプルですか？
まだないんですよ。今一生懸命履いてますから。ちょっと待ってください。はい。
He said, just hold on a bit. I don't think they do like the fake ones here. They actually wear them for a long time. So they're wearing them now to get them, to get them faded.
履いてない。
But some of the other fade samples here they have are just like, Edel's fade of the year. Hello.
Yeah.
あとの色落ちサンプル見せていいですか？これじゃなくて、
いいです。はい。そのやつ。
見せたいですね。
色落ち、ちょっとタオさんいろいろと色落ち。どんな色落ちみたいですか
？I told just grab some samples.
これは僕が履いてたやつ。
These are his own ones that he lovingly wore for. どれが入ってました？
これ僕が1年ぐらい 1年も履いてない。
Just less than a year. My jeans don't look like that after less than a year. What's going on?
ちゃんと取ってる。後ろのヒゲのとこ取ってる。
Hold on.
どうですか？
Nice. Got some magical powers that I don't.
003の21オンス。
These are the 21s, 21 ounce. Yeah.
003の20。
Got all the minions bringing all different samples and things. And the store is actually open. There's customers like walking behind us, so we didn't think anyone would come today. 質問、皆さんから。
はい、どうぞ、質問いきましょうか。
ブーツのカット、やるつもり。
ブーツカットありますよ。
ありますか？
はい。
He says they do have a boot cut.
今ちょっと、うちのモデルでブーツカットっていうのもあるんですけど、今ちょっとやってないですけど、またタイミングみたい やります。はい。
He said they're not making them currently. He's waiting for the
欲しい
right
ですか
timing.
ブーツカット欲しいですか
No, みんな欲しいって。
みんな欲しい。
He didn't know anybody
みんな
wanted
欲し
them.
い。
Yeah, it seems like
みんな欲しい。ブーツカット欲しい。
みたいです. Okay, they're gonna make them now. You guys asked for it.
ターグこっちも寄らないです。
ターさん、
ターグに。ターグされますよ。ブーツカット。ブーツカット。ブーツカット。ブーツカット。
He's in trouble now for not having made
ブーツ
them
カッ
earlier.
ト。ブーツカット。
ちょっと今1年あたり1年の色落ちの
色落ちの、はい、先の方が。
何モデルでした？
これは、
Somebody asked what model these one-year fades were.
00321。
003です。
So 003, 21 ounce.
21。
Okay.
Is 21 ounce his favorite weight to fade? Is 21 ounce the sweet spot?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
好きなオンス何ですか？今。
いや、僕結構ヘビーなの履きますね。だから19とか21とか。
Same with him. He's 19, 21's
これ
a
も今
favorite.
21。これも21。
He's wearing 21s now. These guys wear jeans all year long, and it's hot and sweaty here. I'm wearing shorts, and I'm like,
これ今履いてるの
I
還
won't tell you
暦。
what's going on in my shorts, but I don't know how these guys do it.
やっぱり21とか24のが結構当たりがすごい。
Love, any plans to make this 21? じゃあ、ですね、15オンスのヤマト大好きなんですけど、
はい
21オンスのヤマトは可能ですか
21オンスのヤマト。
I'm just asking, can they make the 21 ounce Yamato? Somebody's asked here.
21オンスのヤマトはこれですよ。
Ah, he said this is the 21 inch Yamato.
買って。
He said, buy them. buy them, buy them. Too fun. Everybody's beer okay?
何でもありますよ。
入ってますか？
これ僕が履いたゼロ。
My beer is most definitely not okay. It seems to have evaporated in the excitement. Okay.
What gene is the team most proud of out of all the genes? I mean, obviously, you could obviously say your first ever pair, or you could say your million yen pair or whatever. But like, you know, like as a standard gene, a standard line that they have released, and so you know, what are the most proud of? Or what, personal preference.
もうよくできたなみたいな感じでモデル野上さん。
いや、でもね、まだまだ全部がね、まだまだ100点満点ないですよ。
I knew he would say that.
いや、好きなモデルはありますよ。
He's not satisfied with any. Oh, he loves them all, but not satisfied with. 好きですけど満足までしてません。
そうですね。ヤマトとか好きです。
Japanese. He does love the Yamato though, but he does love all the models, but not
ヤマトとか、あとゼロモデル。
and
ゼロ
the
とか好きです。
zero
はい。ゼロとか好きです。
and the zero models.
ゼロモデル。
Any more of the hidden art? 見えないなんていうのこう見えないやつ。ポケットの。
ポケットのステッチ。隠し。
まだやるつもりありますか？
やります、やります。やってます、やってます。
So they are doing the hidden. Somebody asked about the hidden arcs. Yeah, they're still doing that.
これはまあ俗に言う影武者ですよね。
影武者。
これはだから履いてると色がこういう感じに色が出てくる。
So these ones are the hidden arcs. You couldn't see them when you first bought the jeans, but they come out with the wear. So in the new models, they're
これは何もこうないですよね。これもないですね。
so you can't see them, but they're there.
これはないんですけど、この裏にこれはなかなか
中にあります。
こういう感じに裏に。ステッチが。
He's just trying to show how the arcs, the stitches are in the back of the pocket,
裏にステッチが見え
and
る。
they'll slowly come out to the surface with wear.
でこれがこう当たりが出てくると、こういう感じで
You get like a reverse arc fade, kind of like that, with the stitches on the inside. Yeah, that's very cool.
Cool detail.
これが
Really cool.
So this one will become this one, sort of a before and after. I've never seen these actually.
こう中にこう入ってる。
So stitching on the inside. Ninja みたいな感じ。
そうです。はい。
So it's like a ninja. It hides in the dark and jumps out and kills you like a year later when you're least expecting it. If you guys have any questions too, just go wild. Just shout. Type
いい
it
です
in.
か？
いいですよ。
そうですね。質問は、侍が 日本だけでもなく、海外で知られているとき、どう思いましたか？
いや、それ嬉しいです。ありがとう。あれが嬉しいです。
Super happy. I'm not translating for you. You speak Japanese, but for everybody else, he was super happy. Super happy.
ありがとうございます。いや、もうだから、ちょっとね、頑張らないといけないなと思います。やっぱもっともっといいものをね、作らないといけないな。
So he feels a huge pressure to make more and more stuff. I guess for everybody, but especially for the overseas market. What? How come you can speak Japanese? That's awesome.
上手ね、日本語。
なんです。
え？
博士なんです。
博士。
そう、古典文学の博士なんです。
わあ。日本語僕より上手ね。
You just said that guy.
とんでもないです。
Laron's Japanese is better than Nogami-san. Holy crap.
上手。ありがとうございます。頑張ります。
じゃあゼロという意味、どういう意味ですか？
だからゼロからのスタートという意味で、ゼロからのモデルっていうので、ゼロ。
記事のゼロモデル？
そういうのも全部全部含めて、ゼロから。
So somebody asked what the zero means in the zero model.
だからこれも侍も刀抜いてないんです。今から戦うよっていう。
He said it represents starting from nothing. I never noticed, but the samurai, his sword isn't out yet. It's not drawn yet in the patch. So this is the first starting from here is what he's saying the zero means.
ゼロ。
I thought it was the airplane, the zero in the war.
そういう意味です。わかりますか
？They're saying, you guys understand my English? I do have a Canadian accent, so, you know.
わかりました。Do you understand?
大丈夫。次は、なんか、VX と XX の違い、意味が。
これね、ないってことはないんですけど、やっぱりダブル X とか、ペケね、ダブル X。ダブル X ばっかりだったらね、あれなんで、たまにこう VX にして。
So somebody asked a deep question and got a fairly shallow answer. It says, what's the difference between the VX model and the XX? He says, nothing. Just he got tired of putting XX and started to look lame after a couple of years. So he just put a V instead of the X. So that doesn't mean anything. Somebody asked, is the jacket he's wearing something? Paul, are you on there? Paul YTY. Who's Paul? Something to be. これはいつ売りますか？いつか。
待っててください。
Wait. So somebody's asking, is Nogami-san's jacket for sale? Not yet. Next year.
来年です。来年ね。
That's the first thing I asked him too. It's awesome. やっぱりかっこいいです。
ありがとうございます。
That's awesome. Oh, I can see TCB's joined on here too. They're up next.
デニム来年の新作。
こういうね、デニムも新しいデニムの新作です。新作です。
So this denim here is a secret. That's why he's moving around. You're not allowed to see it yet. It's stuff that's going to be coming out later that he's not supposed to be showing you, I guess. But, これはなんで1年以内、ああいうかっこいい色落ちできますか？普通の人できません。さっきの
できますよ。できます。僕何にもしないです。嘘って。これ普通に履いてるんですよ。普通に履いてこう。
OK。
毎日で、これもだから今、はい、普通に履いてます。普通に。これ今、還暦モデル21オンスですけど。普通に履いてます。何にもしてないです。
すごい。寝るときは
脱ぎますよ。脱ぎますか？寝るとき、こんなん寝たら奥さんに怒られますよ。何笑ってんの？
He gets it. So somebody asking, how is he able to fade jeans like that in 1 year? I mean, none of us seem to be able to do that. He just said he just wears them all the time, but not too bad. His wife gets super mad if he does that. So not too bad. But yeah, he just wears them normally, I guess.
本当に普通に履くだけですよ。普通に。何にもしない。普通に履いてるだけです。
洗うのはどれが？
僕ね、あんまり洗わないんですよ。
Never washes them.
一番最初にファーストウォッシュですね。一回目洗って、それから半年。
Sorry, every 6 months.
洗わないです。どれやったかな？どれかは1年間洗わへんかった。24か。どれやった？ 1年間洗わなかったの。
So he's got some pair that he wore, the 24 ounces. He didn't wash for a year, but he's...
これ1年間洗わなかったです。
Never washed for a year.
これ洗わなかった。
That's why, maybe.
これ洗わなかったです。これは洗わなかった。
Wash those. Beautiful. 綺麗。草 He said they stink. I guess so.
これは洗わなかった。
Dave, was there a tipping point from starting the brand out right at the start in a small flat, with no carpets, for example? I mean, obviously, it's undoubted how hard everybody's worked in order to get it to here. But I wondered if there were a tipping point where something happened, maybe locally or in the international market, where all of a sudden it went, oh, hang on a minute, now we're selling jeans, or is it literally just been steady growth year on year on year? We get to here.
じゃあ、なんかゼロからスタートから、なんか自分のワンルームで、この大きな会社、こうですか？またなんか、なんていう機会が、だんだん何かあって、こうみたいな感じでした。
自分ではね、そう思わないんですよね。全く。だからちょっとだから、なんていうかな、もう別にその大きくなってやるんだとかそういうのはなくて、まあコツコツだからいいものを作っていってるだけで、別にこうなんだとか、そんな。
でも最初から今までは
大変でしたよ、それはやっぱり。
でもこうみたいな感じ、またこう。
いや、まあもうこんなんじゃないですか。
He said not really, but it's been a rough ride. There's been tons of ups and downs, but he's not really looking to become sort of the hugest maker in the world even from now on. But it seems like, yeah, I guess things just kind of, I guess to answer your question, it doesn't seem like there was one big thing. なんで、甲子園ですか？
甲子園です。いや、まあ、ワンルームだったんで、狭かったから、単純にそれだけです。狭かったんで。
大阪育ちです。
僕は、甲子園です。甲子園。で、そこから一回八尾の方に行ってるんです。一回遠くまで八尾に行ってからこっち来た。
Yeah, so he just started in a little place in near Kobe and then moved here. His house was too small, so yeah, I was hoping there'd be some exciting story behind that, but I guess not.
I think that makes absolutely perfect sense. So I think that's a great answer. We are slowly coming in. There is one last quite interesting question which you might want to read out.
Yeah.
Well, if you're allowed, because it's got the L word in it, but
the belt loop one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nogami-san は例えばリーバイズ517みたいななんかベルトこのループの数が少ない。なんでもとしてません。Luke, no. I'm not really sure. He says, isn't it the same number of belt loops? I'm not sure. Why not add more belt loops to some models, like the Wranglers or Levi's 517s? It would be interesting. I'm not sure. You get images. They're saying it's the same as the 501s. They have the same number of belt loops, so I'm not really sure. I know, Ben, can you shed some light on that? Do Samurai have less or?
If I'm honest with you, I wouldn't know, no.
517とかもうちょっと2つがここにある。やるつもりありますか？
いや、まだそれ具体的に考えてないです。
He's never thought of that yet. But it really depends on the individual model that they're going to make. So it is a possibility. Interesting question, though.
Yeah, very cool. Well, Dave, I'm going to have to start up a little bit. As fun as it is, that's been a really quick hour. I mean, obviously you have to translate for us, but can you just send out a big thanks from all?
He says, no, thank you. I see Dio from TCV. What's up, Dio?
TBC 用売ってますね。TCB。
Awesome. Well, hey, thanks all you guys. I hope that was interesting. We didn't really have a plan going into this, but
No, that were absolutely brilliant. I'm sure I'll speak for everybody. If you could just say thank you as well. Samurai has donated 3 prizes towards the raffle, which is super generous. There's 2 limited edition T-shirts, and then It's almost like a little goodie bag where you get a raw denim phone case and pouch with, again, another t-shirt and also a samurai banner. So, so thank you very much for your generosity. You can let them know that we've sold 220 tickets so far. So it is creeping up. We're getting there. If you're watching on YouTube if you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. It does help us out. It's been an excellent hour with Dave from Samurai Jeans. I believe, Dave, you've got, a 40-minute drive now?
Yes, I got to get over and help Tsujita-san at full cut. Can I just say hi to my mom, who's like on here watching? I can't believe it.
Oh,
hi,
good.
Mom. My girlfriend, too. Hi. Thanks for putting up with my denim madness. Oh, my God.
Hello, Dave's mom and girlfriend. Thank you very much. And we'll take it over to TCB now. Thank you. Hi, Rio.